Hello, my name is Nicholas Merritt, iTech 285 client server. My teacher's name is Mr. Andre Cadogan. This video will show how to link MySQL to Microsoft Access 2007 using ODBC. I am using WAMP Server 2.2. Just install WAMP Server using its default settings. It's fairly simple to set up. I already have WAMP Server installed on my PC, so I'll just go to my taskbar tray and let's get started. First, you're going to turn on the WAMP server by putting it online. Right, now that it's online, okay, this we click on the WAMP server and go to PHP My Admin. This is the online server. On this side we have some databases already installed here. Since this is just a tutorial, we're going to use one of the default databases that are already here. So let's go to test database and we're going to create a new table by giving let's create this table and give it a meaningful name. I'm going to name it student. The number of columns, let's say 5. We're going to enter 5 fields, so 5 columns. Let's go. First column or field, we'll name it student ID. You're choosing the type. The basic types you're going to use would just be either int or text. Int is for numbers, text is for obviously text. Let's enter a length. That would be the number of characters that this column will be able to take. Let's say 10 numbers it will be able to take. Student, F name, first name, choosing text. Let's say about 20 for now. Student last name, text 20. Let's see, we could use age. We'll leave it as a number, int, and address. Some address is pretty long, so let's put a big number here. Okay, now that we have our fields, we just click in on save. Okay, here we have the table that we just created for on the test database. So let's close this. Okay, what we're going to do now is start Microsoft Access. When we're going to link the tables using the ODBC, we want to have full access to the system, not just the user. Normally we'll just go to start and then start Microsoft Access 2007, but you will only be when you do it like that, you wouldn't get full access to the system. So the best thing to do is to go directly to the application, the Microsoft Access application. So you go to your computer, C drive, program files, go to Microsoft Office, Office 12, and you scroll down until you find Microsoft Access. Here we're going to right click and run as administrator. Click yes. Right, let's start up. Create a blank database by clicking here. Give it a meaningful name, STUDENT Since we're going to be entering student information, I call it student info. Create. Right, this table, we're not going to be using this table, so let's close that. And what we're going to do now is link Microsoft Access to the MySQL, so that the MySQL is external data, it's not actually associated with the Access 2007. is not a Access 2007 file. So, or let's go external data, click on more, and you see the ODBC database here. Click on it. We're choosing link the data source by creating a linked table. Click on OK, and we're going to machine data source. We're going to create a new one as a system data source. See here, if you had just started the access normally, you wouldn't have access to this here. You would only be able to use the user data source, but we want to use system data source. So next, and we're scrolling down to the MySQL ODBC 5.1 driver. Next, and finish. Here we're going to give it a name. Let's name it MySQL to access and we're going to be using the database test. Let's test the connection and see if it's going connection successful. So we click OK. Here we see the data source that we just created, MySQL to access. Click on it, say OK, and you will see the table that we created before in MySQL student. So click it, choose it, say OK, and here you would have the fields that we created before: the student name, student first name, last name, age. Let's click OK. Right, what you're going to do now is right click on the student and click on open, and that will give you the same table that we created before. And that is how you link MySQL to Microsoft Access 2007 using ODBC. Thank you for watching.